Good afternoon, teachers. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. My name is Dr. Kevin Thomas, and I'm going to be your instructor for LITR 630 this semester. I want to take a moment today, as I will each Wednesday, to go over our agenda. And if you will follow along with me on Moodle, I'm just going to go through each of the items on Moodle. But first I want to start by just sort of explaining this is how I will organize our content. And if you look at the top of Moodle, I have the most important documents there that you will refer to repeatedly, like the syllabus, the standards, and large assignments that we will be covering. And I will be updating those over the course of the semester and adding new important documents to the top of Moodle. And then each week I will also add an agenda and go over that agenda. So if you look, I start off this week with a welcome. It's somewhat of a lengthy welcome. I don't want to go over the entire welcome section. I do want to say welcome to class, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful school year as it sort of wraps up here, and I know everyone's looking forward to getting back to normal next year. But again, welcome, and I'm looking forward to working with you over the next 8 weeks. First item under on the agenda under the welcome, though, is the syllabus. You can find the syllabus, as I just mentioned, at the top of our Moodle page. Would like for you this week to review the syllabus, and if you have any questions, I've provided a link to a Google document. You can ask the questions there, and I will answer them on that Google document. And that way, if people have the same questions, everybody can see the answer. With that said, you'll find my contact information on Moodle. You can always contact me via email. I've got my personal phone number there since I'm obviously working at home. We're all working at home. All these school of education classes are remote this year. And you can email me, you can call me, or you can text me anytime to ask questions or just touch base with me for any needs you have. The next item on our agenda is introduction. So for this week, what I would like for you to do is to create a video introducing yourself. I've included the video showing you how to do this on PowerPoint, just because most people are familiar with PowerPoint. It's very easy to do. You can also do it on Google Slides. It's a little bit more complicated. You're welcome to use Google Slides or really any other tool that you like to introduce yourself to the class. I'll also include a video next week. What I would like for you to do is to create a 3 to 5 minute video where you share with your classmates a couple of different things. One would be what grade level you teach and what content area if you're not an elementary school teacher. What your core beliefs about teaching are, as well as core beliefs about learning and just education in general. Now, in my video, I'll share some background information about myself also, just, about, my history in education, just a little bit about my interest in my family, my kids, because again, it's an introductory video. Normally in class, we would be going around the room and telling a little bit about ourselves because we're going to be working together. You're going to be working in groups. So I'm going to share a little personal information that, I think just kind of lets us get to know each other. With that said, you are not required to share any personal information that you don't feel comfortable sharing. Again, the intent of this is to remove that kind of impersonal barrier that often is associated with online learning and to help us build a learning community here in the online environment. Once you've created your video, I provided a link to a Google document for you to attach the video. Okay, and we're going to use Google tools a lot, including Google Documents. They're a nice way to share resources and share, to turn in assignments. Next item on our agenda, this is item number 4 for this week, and this is your reading. So this week I have an article by Liu et al. It's entitled New Literacies, a Dual Level Theory on the Changing Nature of the Changing Nature of Literacy, Instruction and Assessment. And I would like for you to read this article, and then I have a discussion thread that I would like for you to post a reflection on. And I would like for you to complete that by Monday, May 31st. And then I would like for you to comment on 2 of your colleagues' posts by Wednesday at 11:55 p.m. So you're going to read the article, and you're going to post a reflective post on the discussion board about your reading, and then you're going to comment on 2 of your colleagues' posts. And, I'm going over this. Obviously, there's more instructions on Moodle, more detailed instructions about this. Just kind of trying to give you a quick overview in the video. I've also posted some additional readings that I would like for you to complete this week, although there's no work assigned with these readings. The first is an article about Tpac. We're going to be talking in the class, obviously, about how technology is changing our understanding of literacy in multiple ways. And, part of that discussion is the proper way that we integrate technology into our instruction. And the primary instructional framework for that was built on earlier work by a researcher named Schulman, and this more recent work was done by Mishra and Kohler. And I want you to read the article about their work on technology, pedagogy, and content knowledge. In addition to that, I would like for you to review the Iste teacher standards and the Iste student standards. Iste is the International Society for Technology and Education, and again, because we're talking about technology as well as literacy in this course, I would like for you to familiarize yourself with those standards. They're going to be a part of each of the assignments that you complete for the course. And then obviously the next link is to the ILA standards for obviously reading and literacy specialists. These are the older standards, and these are the standards that the literacy program here at Bellarmine are still using. So just to make you aware of that. So make sure that you complete those readings. And then the final item on our agenda for today is group work. And it essentially just tells you, as the syllabus does, that you will be involved in group work. You can find your group assignments at the top of Moodle. There's a folder up there. We don't have any group work this week. We do for next week, but just to make you aware of that. Because it says in the syllabus that there will be group work, and I didn't want folks to be looking for group work and not know where it was. And then finally, each week, I will have at the bottom of our agenda just a quick summary, if you just want to do a snapshot, just to see if you've checked all the boxes for the week, a summary of the assignments, and you'll find that again at the end of Moodle, along with the place for you to make your discussion thread post. So, in closing, just want to say again how much I'm looking forward to our work over the course of this semester, and just to once again emphasize that I am available to speak with you and meet with you anytime, because this is an online class. I don't have set office hours, but I'm available to meet with you. All you need to do is to contact me. I will respond to emails within 24 hours. That's the Bellarmine policy. Oftentimes it'll be much quicker. If you don't hear from me within 24 hours, please reach out to me because something has happened, I would encourage you to just email me again or call me or text me. So I hope everyone has a great afternoon and evening, and I look forward to talking with you again next week. Take care.